Okay, one very fundamental question which I have is basically Kiran. Kiran, you said that if I don't have people, things will not work.
Now, first thing, do I have to take his side or it's my genuine opinion I will give?
Genuine opinion. So I have the no side because you have spoken on both the sides. Same question. I have automation. Everything is automated. My factory runs on robots. Why do I need a person? I can still produce what I want to produce.
I don't remember there was a movie on robots which came 3 or 4 years back.
Yes.
You remember that the robots took over everything? You want me to get into that situation and answer your question? The first mistake is that you made robots. The first mistake is that you made robots and gave them that intellectual capability to take decisions. That was the first mistake to humankind. Okay, now let's forget that movie.
Let's forget the movie.
Okay. Now, in that situation, see, human beings, today, whatever we are, it's a process which happened for last billions of years. And then we evolved till today. Okay? If you want to bypass those things and give the control to all these robots or everything, okay? The chances of achieving this totally error-free is very less. Very less. We are not that capable enough to, build robots who are thinking like men and doing everything. You may have robots who can walk or who can play football or who can, operate a machine. But you can't have a robot who actually lives like human being. It will take a long time to develop that type of robot. And the way it happens, let's discuss at that time when it happens, what will happen at that moment. Okay? But human beings as of now are important. People are important to control everything. Because there are many situations where, you implement fuzzy logic or implement any sort of logic or anything. The decision that sometimes we have to take depends on the situation, which comes with our past experience. So people are required to take those decisions for them, to control things.
I think the main topic is something different. You cannot say that you don't want people, they should be there. The processes are for people only, right? This is not a debate, I think, on whether we need people or not.
Yeah, we need people both. What is more important?
Yes. In our life,
what is more important?
More important. So, whether we should, rather, you can say that we can focus more on improving people, or we can focus on improving our processes.
I would say that the first thing we need to have people in place. We need to have people in place, and once people in place, we need to have processes in place. It's that both of them are required. Okay? I can't have my company with all processes, CMML5 processes implemented, but then who will market my company? Who will get orders for me? Who will get the revenue for me? I need right people for that.
Yes, to recruit the right people also I need the right process, right? How do I recruit?
I'll answer that. I can get a person, let's consider that a person scoring 50% marks in graduation than average person. Okay, let's assume this. Let's assume this. Okay, and then one person who is say 80% in graduation is a good person. Now your process which
Marks don't make.
No, I'm just trying to grade people. Okay, so I have a process which will tell me whether a person is capable of becoming PMP or not, and give us the certification of that. I have a process which gives certification for PMP. Okay? Now I have a process, but a human being can decide whether I should go with the first person or second person. It's very difficult to have a completely automated process which will take that decision and say that no, 80% is good and 50% is not capable for the right person to get that certification.
The question is not whether the person is 80% of.
So you said that there is a process to evaluate person.
Yeah, but I am not saying that I have to evaluate on the basis of marks. There are certain parameters, and there is certain element, there is certain thought process which runs behind selecting a person. Right? And that thought process, the reason the term thought process is there.
Thought process is thought process. It's not a documented process.
No, thought process, because I develop my thought process based on my past experiences.
Right.
And when we talk of process is nothing but the experiences documented to avoid the risks and mistakes. So, what is the definition of process? What is process?
Okay.
Process is, yeah, let's go back to fundamentals. What is process?
See, processes is your doing any work in an organization. Let's discuss about only organization. Okay, doing any work in an organization in a proper way.
What is that proper way means?
Okay, now proper way is defined with maybe your experience, one part. Okay, but it doesn't cover every and all situations of that happens in a process. Okay, but it defines a proper flow, how things should be executed. Right, that's the process.
So for everything that we do, there is a process, right?
Everything that we do in
For
organization.
everything, not whether organization, individual, family, whatever you do, there is a process, right? Or there is a process.
To some extent, yes.
Even everything has a process, right? So there
To
is
some extent, I said not all. To some extent, it's not a process for everything. How I'm going to spend my today, it's not a process. It depends on situation to situation. On this situation, I take this action. On this situation, I take that action.
Okay, what do you do? When you came here, how did you reach here? What was your first step?
I took a car, I came here.
From the morning you got up, from there what you like, you got up and then right. There was some steps that you followed. That is also a process, right? The steps that you follow are a process.
See, that's what I'm telling you. That yes, these are processes, but they are not all documented. You can't document every aspect of the life.
The question is not a documentation.
So the question is that people are more important or processes are more important? In a company, people are more important or the processes are important? Okay, now I have the best documented process in one of the biggest Indian IT company, but I put all the people over there.
The fundamental definition, okay. The question that one last question I will ask is, do you think that the leaders are born or they are built?
Born.
Leaders are born,
Leaders are born.
then our discussion will have to stop here. Because I don't agree to the point that leaders are born.
I have a question. So, since the ancient times, let's.
Last question. No problem.
No, since actually also.
Since ancient times, man has always been taking support of processes. Let's consider the kind of topics that we see in Indian mythology. That when Ram wanted to build a setu to go to Sri Lanka, so that time also he had monkeys with him and he had to define a process how to construct a setu over there. So then do you think that the success or the objective that what a man has to achieve has to be having a very important aspect of that is the process? Because unless he would have defined a process, Ram would not have been able to fight with Ravana and do that. Let's take some recent examples where maybe as compared to Ramayana, it could be like when Mahatma Gandhi wanted to have the non-cooperation. He would have defined the process. He tried to have people who did non-cooperation with him. But then there was also a process involved where he said that let's do these five things to have a non-cooperation against the British government. So in every walk of life there has to be a process or a framework around wherein the people effort is more organized towards what the objective has to be achieved. Don't you think that?
See, one thing I'm just
Let me add to what we see. I'm sure you must have seen during nationalized bank. Right? Some clerk over there takes some money, cashier takes some money. Somebody else from other department will make him step over. Is that well as efficient as this person?
See,
Do you find any difference as a customer?
answer to everyone. Okay. Because all of you three are getting on processes.
First of all, I would like to know whether your stand is like that only.
No, that's what-
stand is he wants to make people.
No, just hold on.
That's what I'm asking. Otherwise, he is forced to again reply to that.
Yeah, that becomes with size actually.
Just hold on. First thing, let me clarify one thing. I am not against processes, but given an option between process and people, it's a do and die situation now. I have to select one. I select people first. That's what I said.
What would you say?
Hold on. I need to answer your query. Okay? And I have to answer your query also. You discussed about Ram Setu. Okay? Who built that Setu? Ram never built that Setu.
monkeys.
It was Nal and Neel. Son of two architects, war of architects. Okay? They were people. Now, second part. When you discuss about the process in place, okay? See, processes are defined in a bank or anywhere to achieve a goal. Okay? These processes keep on changing. They are defined in such a way that we get maximum benefit out of it. They are most efficient for our organization or our output goal. Okay? But they are always there. They will remain there. Because man can't remember the history of Setu every time and every person will learn from his own leadership. No. That's why they are documented and we follow those processes. That's why processes are required. But if a situation comes where you have to do or die, it's your judgment which you have to take. It's our judgment. We decide whether in this situation I should go with process or I should not go with process.
But would that decision not get affected by past experience?
Of course, yes. I never said no processes. Please. I never said no processes. But given in a do or die situation, okay, I would have a process properly schedule is defined, all risks are written, everything is written. What I would say, I will have a proper person who can, work on this process. I won't have a dumb person because our process is 100%. I'll take a dumb person with the least minimum cost and deploy on that. No, I won't do that. And still interview person, I'll take the best person over there and deploy over there. That's what I'm trying to convey.
What's your choice? I would say that even if you have a good leader, there will be two things like leaders and followers. Okay? So leaders define the processes so that common man can follow it. Otherwise, common people will get confused.
So you are from the perspective of people are more
No.
the process.
I'm saying that better processes are more for better people. If this for I can say for people to develop, we should have developed processes.
So now when you say this, when there are multiple people and multiple brains putting in ideas, do you think that would evolve much better, which involves multiple people? So people aspect is more important, and then it would result into much more productivity or much more creative ideas than what one person with a single brain defining a process.
Yeah, that is also possible. That's why we do the brainstorming. Come up with different ideas, which is the best you choose. But what I'm saying is, even if you have a good leader, the leader has to go for some process, right? He will provide some processes that people have to follow. Like as you gave an example of Setu. He got that idea that this can be done, but he developed some process, like this way it should be done. Shivaji, he had some administrative system. With that only he was able to develop the Maharashtra. Even he fought with Muslims and all. He had some thought process. Earlier the people could not think about it. So he came up with some new idea, new processes. As you said about Gandhi also. Human is definitely an important part. We all are here, right? Without our existence, nothing is there. But for better environment, we should have better processes. Just good people will not have. They have to go for process only. We need to have good process, then we will have good environment.
Nice debate.